All right, what's up, Alabama fans? It's Andrew Bone here with BamaInsider.com. We got a special guest today. It is Julian Sayin, the first quarterback commitment in Alabama's 2024 recruiting class. Probably the only quarterback commit in my opinion after Alabama signed or is going to sign two quarterbacks in this class. Julian, man, congrats on the recent commitment to the Crimson Tide, man. How's it feel to be committed?
Oh yeah, thank you. It's awesome. I'm really excited to get to Tuscaloosa. I mean, just the standard of Alabama and just everything about that place. I love it.
Well, obviously, you've been to Tuscaloosa a couple times now. Talk about when the interest first kind of started with Alabama. Were you more interested in at first, or did you start hearing from them first?
Yeah, I think they came to my school maybe in the spring and offered me, and then I was there over the summer and visited, and then went back for the game and had a really good visit when I went back for the game against Mississippi State, and it just all kind of clicked around then.
I know we talked about the offer when it first happened, but kind of let's revisit that a little bit. You were getting a lot of offers, a lot of interest already from a lot of the top schools in the country, but then Alabama extended you that offer. How'd that feel? What was that moment like?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, I mean, Coach Wiggins came to my school, and then a couple days later, Coach O'Brien came to my school too, and it was awesome to have, and I was really excited about it.
Then you get a chance to take that June visit to Alabama, see everything, visit with the coaching staff, see the facilities. Talk about that trip a little bit.
Yeah, I was kind of able just get a good feel of the town and the facilities. Obviously, they're great. All the SEC schools have pretty really nice facilities, but it was awesome to be just on campus and just get a feel from the players, the coaches, everyone.
Was there something on that visit that stood out to you that you always remember, or just anything that you saw or heard that was pretty memorable to you?
Yeah, I mean, I just remember I think the team had some weights that day, and I remember just seeing it and seeing how business like everyone was and how important it was to them.
Good deal. Well, let's talk about this decision because you made this decision last week, and it came down to the SEC schools:
Mhm.
Alabama, LSU, Georgia. Um, what was it about the SEC, and why did you want to play in it?
It's the highest level of football, the best conference, and you see the passion from the fans on Saturdays. You see the field storming. You see just how much excitement there is, and I definitely want to be a part of that.
I talked to your quarterback trainer, Coach
Mhm.
Hernandez, a little bit
Yep.
the other day. He drew some comparisons to you and Bryce a little bit, and I know you've obviously watched Bryce for a long time.
Mhm.
I know you've had a chance to talk to him, but do you see any similarities in your game with him?
I love watching Bryce play, and I'm honored that Danny compared me to him because he's just such a great quarterback.
A good deal. Well, obviously, things didn't go so well for Alabama against LSU this weekend. Talk about that game, man. I know you had a chance to watch it, and what was your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a tough game over the weekend, but just something I kind of took away was there's a lot of chatter around how it's a down year for Alabama, but I just think it shows a lot about the program when it's a down year and they're on pace to have a 10-win season if they win out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure they are going to be fired up for this weekend. They're going to be playing over in
Mhm.
Oxford.
Yeah.
I know you had a chance to talk a little bit with Coach O'Brien on Sunday morning. What all did he have to say to you?
Yeah, he was just saying, yeah, it was a rough one last night, but they're going to bounce back and they're excited for the Ole Miss game this week.
You're an early commitment for Alabama in this 2024 class, which is currently rated number two according to On Three Sports. They've got a great core already with some big commitments for Martavius Collins, Jalen Mbakwe, Perry Thompson. Have you had a chance to talk to any of those guys yet, or watch any of their film or see anything about them yet?
Yeah, I texted with Jalen. I think the other day, right when I committed, and I really like him. And then I'm definitely gonna try to get to work on recruiting some of these other players. But after the season, because my focus right now is we got a playoff game on Thursday, and then hopefully we're winning that and moving on to the championship. So definitely my focus is on my season right now. But after that, I step into the recruiter role.
Talk about the recruiter role because you're obviously quarterback in this recruiting class for Alabama. There's some guys that they don't like to, reach out to recruits, but you seem like somebody that may want to, be a pretty big recruiter for the Tide. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, the quarterback's the biggest part of kind of just that class and who they're going to be recruiting, and it's definitely important to me. Who you bring in the best people and the best players too.
Yeah, you were in Tuscaloosa a few weeks ago for the Mississippi State game. It was your first trip to Alabama for a game
Mhm.
day experience. What was that like for you and your family? Yeah, I know that your family flew in the next day
Yeah.
on Sunday, but you got a chance to be a part of the game, see everything. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was an awesome atmosphere. I was out there with Coach Danny Hernandez, and it was awesome atmosphere to see. Just all the fans. I think it was 100,000. All the fans singing all the songs during TV timeouts. Just how electric it was. It was really cool to see.
Good, good. And you had a chance to spend some time with Coach O'Brien, Coach Saban during that visit. What was their really their main message to you before you made that big decision?
Yeah, their main message was, this is the place you want to come play quarterback. Just their track record with quarterbacks. It's been Jalen Hurts, Tua, and then Mac Jones, and then you got Bryce Young coming up, going to be a first round draft pick. So it's definitely just it's the top place to play quarterback is what they were saying.
What may besides the recent success of the quarterback position, when you were really sitting down trying to make sure that you wanted to go to Alabama, what were kind of the deciding factors for you?
Yeah, I would say, like I said earlier, the track record, but also just the standard that Coach Saban and the all the other coaches and the players hold themselves to and hold each other to, and then just they're gonna surround you with the best players, and that's something I want to be a part of.
Well, let's talk about your season a little bit. You mentioned you're going into the playoffs this upcoming week. Talk about the season that you're having so far, and what are your expectations kind of moving forward?
Yeah, we're 9-1. We lost, I think, in week two to a tough Inglewood team. They're good. They're from a different section. They're from LA, and so we're the number one seed in San Diego, and we're going to the playoffs. We got high hopes. We play Poway this Thursday, and they're pretty good. They're a big physical team, and we're excited. And then if we win that one, we're moving on to the San Diego championship, and it'll be at the San Diego State Stadium, Snapdragon Stadium, the new one. So it'll be pretty cool. But we're right now we're focused on the game on Thursday.
For Alabama fans that haven't watched your film yet, I know after this video they're certainly going to go to your huddle and check that out. But tell us about Julian Sayin. What kind of player are you? What do you bring to the table? And what can Alabama fans expect out of you moving forward?
Yeah, I would say very accurate and high football IQ, and I can make plays on the run. High football IQ. I've always been growing up around football. My brother, he's a starting quarterback at UPenn in the Ivy League, and just been kind of following in his footsteps. And just with Coach Danny, my head coach, just been watching film and study the game a long time.
Anything that you're really going to try to focus on and try to improve, once your season ends, and you really try to focus in on getting ready for next season. What are some things you really want to work on?
Yeah, I would say going into the off season, I probably want to get a little bit bigger, like add some weight on me and physically kind of get bigger.
Now, you play any other sports?
I don't. No, I'm just focused on football and lifting weights in the off season.
And Coach Danny Hernandez told me the other day that you are planning on enrolling early, correct?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
All right. How excited are you about that? You're gonna have basically one more year left of high school, and then you're off to college.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I believe if Alabama makes it to the national championship or the playoff that year, I'm able to practice in the games. I think that's how it is. So that's something I really look forward to.
When you made that decision last week, you know, how close was it? Because obviously you'd gone down to, I know you'd gone over to LSU prior to the visit to Alabama, and then the Bama visit happened. There was a lot of talk that LSU was in the driver's seat for you. I don't know if that was true. Maybe you can tell us that, but tell us how close it was in the final days.
I was definitely a tough decision. It was a close race, and I feel like just that visit to the Mississippi State game kind of solidified it with me that this is the place I want to be. I want to be coached hard, and then that's what's going to happen here.
Now, did you tell the coaches during that visit, or did you wait until a few weeks later?
No, I got back a few days. I think it was like a couple days later, maybe a few days later from that visit. Then I called them.
Good deal. I know that they were really excited to get you on board, and I know you're excited as well. So, congratulations on that decision, man. Glad you
Mhm.
were able to get you on the show. Definitely going to have you on the show next year. Talk a little bit more about your upcoming senior season, but focus in on your junior season right now.
Yep.
Finishing off strong, and best of luck to you in the playoffs this upcoming week.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Julian. Thanks for coming on the show today, and we'll have you again soon.
Thanks.